So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, um, depending on where you're watching this video from. So, I just want to go over something, to go over a trade, not really a trade, but some opportunity that I think may be presenting itself on AUDUSD. All right. But first, let me just update you guys with this trade. As you can see, we are running in profit, 334. But I still think that we have the potential to come and feel these this imbalance right there. Okay, and it doesn't. The reason why you see the market actually pulling or retracing is because we broke this structure, and you all know that once we break the structure, we expect, of course, a pullback. So even if we pull back, I don't expect to see that much, or the move shouldn't be sustained beyond that level, beyond the level 1.24827. Yeah, if we do pull back all the way to the 78.6% level, I mean, I'll just exit the market. Yeah, but I don't think we will have that much of a deeper pullback. Yeah, but then, of course, again, tomorrow, by the way, this was my target number one. Now, once we break that, but I never exited. I'm just holding on to the trade. All right. So that is the trade for the Euro US. Sorry, for the GBP USD. For the Euro USD, we just missed by a few pips. Okay, just missed by a few pips. This was my entry on the 15 minutes. I was anticipating to enter on that fair value gap, but the market never came back. Okay. So there are those are the two trades that I was anticipating to get into. I managed to get into one. So let's go to AUDUSD. Now this is the daily time frame. Let's just look at the weekly time frame, and you can see on the weekly the market has been extremely bearish. And even if we had to take between this move, when if we had to take the lowest point, you can see we broke structure, okay, to the downside. Yeah, which means that AUDUSD is heavily bearish. Any points to note on the weekly time frame? Not really. So if we broke structure right there, I don't know whether I have some markings. All right, I don't think we have a weekly analysis for that, but it's okay. So even if we broke structure at that point, this means that this makes this the highest point. All right, so we need to pull back. So if we pull out our fib tool, we can see where we are expecting, or rather where I am expecting that move, at least the 50% level. So we may see that market actually, or that price actually coming all the way to 0.66441. So now, understanding that, I just need to confirm that on the daily. So let's go to the daily time frame. Same picture. All right, same picture. But on the daily, this is where we broke structure, and this was recently broken into, as you can see. So remember, guys, I told you after every break of structure we expect a pullback, but right now I am trading the internal structure of the daily, trying to catch those the pullback, the swing pullback. So looking at the internal structure, you can see this is where we broke structure. Of course, we are pulling back into that level, and then we may see this move actually continuing to the upside, and that is what that is the basic idea, or that is how I am framing this trade. All right, that is how I am framing this trade. Sorry. I need to see the market actually pulling back or retracing all the way to the 50% level. And the 50% level coincides with our daily order block. Now, as you can see, I've already marked with this dash line. I've already marked that because that is where our order block begins. Remember what I have marked here. This is the last down candle before that great push. But that doesn't mean that that is our order block. Our order block starts right there. And that's why you can see the market is actually, or price is actually rejecting that, because we have that order block. That is where our order block begins. But I also know that we may actually push, or we may actually see the market reversing from that point and going to break the internal targeted high. But in terms of structure, I think we may have a deeper pullback all the way to the 61.8% level, and then we see the market actually doing what? Pushing to target that. And that is the basic idea behind this trade. Of course, on the 4 hours, you expect to see the same. Let's move to the 4 hours. So now if we move to the 4 hours, this is what we have. Is what we have, and you can see that we've already created that inducement. So the 4 hours, the same thing, the same structure. As you can see, we broke structure to the upside, so it is all systems go. All right. The daily, you can see we broke structure on the internal, we broke the internal structure to the upside, and this signals that the swing pullback has already begun. Now, moving on to the 4 hours, that just confirms to us what we are just seeing on the daily time frame. So this is just a refined zone, but if you can just try to locate this move on the hours, so now looking at you can see this daily, actually the daily demand level actually touches on the 4 hours, and also this one. But the reason why I don't love these let me just now the reason why I don't love this demand level, it's because it has already been mitigated. Now if you think about it, if you can just see what just happened here, this move, so we have this unmitigated demand level. The price actually moves or pushes to the upside quite impulsively, and then makes that retracement, but it never mitigates that level and then keeps on going, right? So we trade in between this fair value gap, and that is what you can see. Remember, this is a liquidity, what do we call them, the liquidity swings, and this is a liquidity swing low, and that is what you can see. The market actually trades below it and then continue pushing to the upside. Now it leaves this demand level, but what can you see? When the market pushes, it comes back and mitigates that. All right, comes back and mitigates that. So now the only level that hasn't been mitigated would be this extreme demand zone, and also this one right there where the market is actually trading in. All right, so that actually forms the trade idea that I had. So we have that inducement, we have that inducement, or these the laws which are acting as inducement, and that is what I was using to frame a trade idea of the 15 minutes time frame. I'm not in this trade, but I was looking to get involved right there, but I'm not really sure because as you can see, we have a lot of imbalances like the one that we have here, right? So I think the market may just continue pushing lower and lower, and this is just a manipulation. All right, this may be just a manipulation to get us involved in the market, but then again we see the market pushing lower than that. And also, again, I do want to mention that this is just my entry signal or entry model that I'm using for this trade. I like to draw them. So also, given that tomorrow may be a big news day, I think I'll just sit this one out and just wait for the outcomes of for the outcome of tomorrow interest rate decision by the Fed. But other than that, is it a good trade to be in? Well, if you can just target these the low hanging fruits, these highs, and also again, it's important to note that we are forming the low. What is it called? The low resistance liquidity with that trend line. Yeah. So I just have to wait and see the outcomes of tomorrow. But I think the market is not yet. We are not yet done. I think we may see the market actually pushing below this line. Is where this dashed line is where we have that order block. All right, is where we have that order block on the daily time frame. That one. So let's just wait and see what happens. Because in terms of premium and discount pricing, the market is not yet done. According to me, that is. I need to see the market actually trading lower. All right. But in terms of the fact that we may see the market pushing up, it wouldn't come as a surprise to me because I know that we have already tapped into our demand order block, and then we may see the market actually pushing to the upside. So it may not come as a surprise to me, but in terms of daily structure, in terms of the 4-hour structure, I think we need to give the market a little bit more time. I need to see the market pushing into this demand level before pushing out, before going to the upside. So that is the trader update. That is the trade idea for the AUDUSD. Let's just wait and see. Probably this is what that's the trade. I think probably. Let's just wait and see. So until next time, please. I'm trying to grow this account. I'm trying to grow my viewership. If you like the content that I'm putting out, don't forget to subscribe. If you have any idea, if you have your ideas, I would love to hear them. Please comment. um yeah, please comment and share the video if you like it. Share it with your community, with your trading friends. That stuff really does help us a lot. So I'll see you probably on Thursday, I think. Yeah, I'll see you on Thursday as we look into the post um, Fed decision. Yeah, the post Fed decision and the trades that we'll be looking into. So stay safe. I'll see you on Thursday.